Good morning, class 7 student. Today I am going to start a new lesson, that is lesson number 3 from English, the kite maker. Here we will discuss the lesson in two parts of the video because the lesson is long, so we will not be able to complete this lesson in a single video and the video will be longer enough. So we will divide the lesson into two parts and discuss with you. Here this lesson, the kite maker, is about two people, one a grandfather and Ali, a little boy who is trying to fly the kite. Here the name of the tree was in street, that means the tree is in a street, is on the street, and the name of the street is Gali Ram Nathan. Gali Ram Nathan. You have to understand properly, otherwise you will find difficulty in understanding the lesson. There is a street and the name of the street is Gali Ram Nathan, and there was an old mosque there. Old mosque, abandoned mosque, and that mosque people now do not go to pray, to offer namaz there. And here, through the cracks of the abandoned mosque, a tree is grown, and the tree is very ancient. The tree is very ancient. The name of the tree is banyan tree. So the address is Gali Ram Nathan, the name of the street. Through the cracks of the abandoned mosque, the banyan tree grows, and the banyan tree is very ancient. If the banyan tree is very ancient, then definitely the mosque is also very old and ancient. And here Ali is trying to fly kite here. As he is trying to fly kite, his kite is stuck into the branches of the banyan tree, and he was unable to get the kite back. So the story start from this point, as the little boy Ali is calling his grandfather, who was sleeping. He was sleeping at that moment, and he heard his grandson's Ali's cry, Ali's call. So in this way the story start. Actually, his grandfather was sitting, not sleeping. He was sitting and nodding dreamily in the sunshine of their backyard. Backyard means by the behind their house. So the old man woke up from his daydream, and as he start waking up from his daydream, he asked to his grandson what happened. The grandson shouted that his kite has gone. The old man woke up from his daydream with a start, and raising his head displayed a beard, obviously old man beard, that would have been white had it not been dyed red with mehendi leaves. That means the Muslim people, even you will see in Assam or in some areas, people don't dye. Actually hair naturally seems to be black. It should be black and it should be dyed black. Most people dyed black. Okay, but it is a tradition of the Muslim people. They dye their beard with mehendi. It is giving a reddish orange color from mehendi leaves, and it is permissible. But dyeing with some chemicals, dyeing the beard or hairs with chemicals, black chemicals, it is prohibited in Islam. So those who are practicing this thing, that means they are breaking the prohibitory law. So definitely the people who knows about this regulation, rules and regulation, they know, and this old person is also applying that. But I think so it looks odd rather than leaving the beard white, cottony white, fluffy white. I like the fluffy white beard better. So when the kite is when the kite is what to say, when the kite is made, there two stroke of bamboos are used. Two stroke of bamboos are used, and this bamboo is called as twine. And when the twine break, the kite is useless. So grandfather asks that if the twine break, I know that kite twine is not what it used to be. So grandfather's grandson, that is Ali, said that the kite is stuck in a banyan tree and it is not, the twine is not back. The old man chuckled. So definitely it is more harder to bring out, to take from the climbing to the tree and bringing out. So the old man chuckled. Chuckle means laughing in suppressed manner. So grandfather said that you have yet to learn to fly a kite properly. A small child, how can he fly a kite? And his grandfather is also too old to teach him. That's the pity of it. But it would be better to have another kite. Making a kite is easier than taking the kite out from the branches of the high rising banyan tree. He had just finished making a new kite. That is, grandfather just finished making a new kite from bamboo, paper and thin silk. Silk, that means thread, and bamboo, that is the twine, is used. These three materials are used. It lay in the sun, farming up. It was a pale pink kite with a small green tail. The old man handed it to Ali, and the boy raised himself his toes and kissed his grandfather hollowed out cheek. होलोड out cheek. बुढ़े का जब चिक चला था, so on the cheek he kissed grandfather. I will not lose this one, he said. The kite will fly like a bird. And he turned out his heel and skipped out of the courtyard. Courtyard means a small pathway where people can come here and there on the court. That is before the house. Whenever you may have in front of your house, you may have a lawn-like area, free area. It is called as courtyard. The old man remained dreaming in the sun. Again, the old man, he remained dreaming, sitting in the sun. His kite shop was gone. The premise since long sold to a junk dealer, but he still made kites. Okay, that means actually now we can understand that Ali's grandfather was a kite maker and he was expert, but the shop was gone and the premises of the shop, that is area of the shop, was sold long ago to a junk dealers. But he still made kites. But he still at his home, he made kites for his own amusement and for the benefit of his grandson Ali. Not many people bought kites these days. Adults disdained them, and children preferred to spend their money at the cinema. Actually, what is the meaning of disdain? That is, refuse to do something because you feel too important to do it. And children used to prefer to spend, not running here and there by taking a kite, or not playing footballs, or not playing cricket. They are going to the cinema. Nowadays, you are affecting about 99% of you are busy in playing your mobile, Free Fire, whatever it is. Okay, I can bet on you that you are still using mobile phone, and after when you are watching this video, you are still skipping the videos and checking the status, WhatsApp status or Facebook status, whatever it is, or seeing the YouTube channel videos, whatever it is. Still you are doing, I know very well, because I can see, I can understand that how many of you are watching, the views multiplied by watch time, and it is very less. So it is necessary, you are utilizing your mobile phone, but don't misuse the mobile. It is very, very dangerous. So moreover, there were not many open space left for the flying of kites. Open space left because overgrowth of population here, where people are building their houses. The city had swallowed up the open grassland that had stretched from the old fort wall to the river bank. An area is being described in this the last paragraph of this page, that is page number 23. You can study, you can understand. But the old man remembered a time when grown men flew kites. Even I used to fly kites. Okay, and it was very mesmerizing when flying kites. And after several attempts at destroying lots of kites, and when I am successful in flying a kite, it is very comfortable. It seems very comfortable to me, and peace is. It seems that peace is coming into my own mind, into my brain, as I am able to fly a kite. It seems that I am able to send my own something to the sky. Though I am not able to fly, I can't fly like a bird, but at least I can send. I am able to send a kite. And it seems truly a great battle were fought. Okay, we used to fight with the kite fighting, cutting of the threads. Okay, it is called as kite swearing, that is deviating, cutting the kites. So swooping in the sky, tangling with each other. Tangling means the kite is tangling, one kite is moving, and when another kite pull it up, the other kite is whenever the kite is tangled, you are trying, you have to release the thread. You go on release and never pull the kite. As you pull the kite, the other kite's thread will cut you out, and that kite will win. So if your living of the thread is more, so first better you have to fly the kite as higher as possible. Then the defeat but liberated kite would float away into the blue unknown. Defeated but liberated, the kite is defeated. Yes, cut gaya, katipata. But it is also said that the kite is liberated. Why? Because I am controlling the kite. When the thread is cut, the kite can go anywhere as the kite likes. So till here I remain. In the next class I will continue with the remaining part of the lesson. I hope so you will understand. If you don't understand, then ask me the question. Some words may find difficulty, you may find difficulty in understanding, just ask me in a WhatsApp and then I will give. But remember, maintain the timetable. Maintain the timetable. It is necessary to maintain the timetable. Okay, thank you.